Everyone, finding hope and healing in the holiday season is looking more like a reality.
Clinical social worker and therapist Tanisha Shedden is back on the show to share how we can achieve this mindset. And I think for so many people, it's tough to get there during the holidays. You're overwhelmed.
Yeah, I think a lot of the times we just get we have so many expectations about the way it needs to go, and then we're inevitably disappointed because it didn't go the way we want, or we just have like past pain associated with the holidays. So when we come, we're not excited about it, right? And so one of the ways to combat that is to approach the season from a mindset of abundance and receiving as well as giving, because we need to have an open hand and an open heart. And if we're just focused on giving, that's like putting all of our energy out, and we feel resentment, and it just doesn't feel good to do that.
And Tanisha, that can be hard if you, say, have lost a loved one or the holidays remind you of something tragic or devastating. How do you find that joy during this time of year when that is something that is front and center?
Yeah, so my recommendation for when you are just in a season of grief is to focus on, you can do something to honor that person, but only when it feels right. Sometimes you're buried in that grief and it doesn't feel good, and it's okay to create new traditions and just do something that makes you feel good. Like for me during 2020, COVID, couldn't go see anybody, so it's just me and my husband, just the two of us, and we'd never done Christmas, just the two of us. So I decided to do 12 days of Christmas and just have them open some sort of small gift for 12 days. Things like that, you can create new routines and traditions and still feel positive. You don't always have to do something like you feel the pressure to do it in honor of somebody, but it doesn't feel good anymore because they're not there. It's okay to move on.
When you say create a new mindset, if you have trouble being excited about the holiday season or you're feeling like lost in the hustle and bustle, where do you start? How do you do that?
So for creating a new mindset, you can focus on changing your thoughts about what's going on. Focus on the things that you do like rather than the things that you don't. So for me, I've historically hated the snow, and I've been a total Grinch, hated it, but I've overcome that by looking at, okay, the snow's here. It's actually beautiful. I've loved the snow this year because I've seen how beautiful it is, instead of focusing on it being cold, wet, and I just don't like being in it. But it's beautiful. And instead of thinking about all the things I don't like, you can switch your mind to the things, what do you like? Even if it's the bare minimum, okay, I guess Christmas trees are okay. Just focus on what is good instead of driving your mind down the negative path.
Well, and then we're ending the new year, 2020, or old year, 2022, and that's a way that you can shift your mindset because it is looking forward to a new year. How do you change that when you're looking forward to something brand new and letting go of the past? Maybe you've had something bad that's happened or something like that. How do we look forward?
I think looking forward is about building something for yourself. And so if you're looking forward to the new year and you're trying to improve your mental health, I would look at first going over the thoughts that you're having and challenging them. Why do you see the world so negatively right now, and how can you change those thoughts? And then the second thing is just being able to get into that, get into the mindset of, I want to change something, so I'm just going to drive down that road and create new habits. Whether it be, so I call it one daily yes, right? So my daily yes is always I go to the gym every day, just no matter what. Even if I just walk on the treadmill, I go. For other people, it might be journaling or reading a book. Just give yourself one thing that you deserve to give yourself every single day and build the habit of saying yes to yourself instead of just blocking all of everything off.
That's doable. That's bite-sized. Just one thing every day. You say hope and optimism, the power in those. I mean, it's been studied. It's real. It can totally change your mindset.
Yes. There was a study by Gallagher and Lopez, 2009, you can look it up. But they did a study and they discovered that hope and optimism can really shape the human experience. And I think we've known that. They just were able to make it concrete, right? But they discovered that having hope can really change mental health outcomes. It's so significant just seeing the world in that way and being okay, I can acknowledge the season as it is. It is hard right now, but I know something better is coming instead of anticipating negative all the time.
Tanisha, you bring so much optimism and positivity, so thank you so much for sharing and making our holidays a little brighter.
Thank you.
Yeah, and simpler.
abc4.com/GTU, everybody. I know you always do some free guides to surviving this healing journey. It's at foundproject.org. She's also on social media and now on our website. Happy holidays.